Hi there, the Urban Dot Guru here again, just for a little chit chat. Just going to talk about happiness, some of the steps, some of the facets that can help you reach that or aid in reaching that. One is finding joy in everything that you do. It's easy enough to feel skeptical, feel jaded, feel stuck in routines, but if for a moment you can see the joy in what you do, in everything that you do, it can help to bring some happiness. Um, for example, if you go to work and you're doing a similar thing day to day, maybe it has variance in there, but day to day it's a similar routine. A lot of people end up getting stuck in that routine and feeling that that routine is existence, that is their life now. Whereas you should be able to reflect on everything that you're doing. If you walk or drive to work, find the joy in that time. Find yourself, allow yourself to have joy. If you're dealing with people, find a method to enjoy each other, people's space, the space with others. Find humility. Humility helps bring happiness to you. As a part of humility is non-judgment. Once you bring away judgment of others, you can't feel frustrated and angry about other people, or you don't need to. You realize you don't need to. All you can do is assist in sharing information if you have it with those people, but not clouding the judgment or not trying to hide the fact that they have issues. Judging them doesn't help. Judging anyone doesn't help. The less we judge others, the more we have the opportunity to work on ourselves, therefore bringing us closer to being happy. Also, reclaiming the child within, the child nature. Sounds kind of wishy-washy, I admit. Oh, it can do. But I understand the childhood nature, anybody knows children or has children can see that nature that's free, it's open, it's willing to learn. And as adults, a lot of the times we have conditions in our lives, relationships, careers, and such like that can skew or even not skew, more hide that little child nature inside us. We are all children. We've always all been a child of somebody, and sometimes our maturity takes that away from us and says, "No, I'm not a child. I'm an adult." But the child nature is something to be nurtured, something to be respected, as a tool to allow us again to be full of joy, without judgment, without reasoning. It allows us to be accepting easier. Children can be very accepting unless they're being taught not to be accepting to anybody. But in general, when that's not happened to you, you haven't been taught not to be able to accept people. When you're open, so many beautiful things can happen. So many wonderful interactions can happen because you're no longer attaching to the fact that you are an adult. You're not attaching to anything as a child. You just don't need to. You don't understand reasons to do that. You don't have peer groups telling you to do that. A child can sit and wonder, just staring at a piece of grass, for example, going, playing with twigs on the ground, and just being in that zone for a moment without thought of anything else, just being lost in there. And that childhood nature for adults a lot of times disappears. You're so mature, so experienced that we can't do that no more. We can't just go and sit down and go, "Oh, look at that bird. Oh, just look at it. Little wings. It's just, it's just eating the..." A lot of times adults, males especially too, don't want to be talking like that. No, I can't talk like that. I'm a man. Even women too, I've got other things to talk about. It's all across the board. I'm speaking as a male, obviously. So finding happiness has got much more to it than that. It's also straightening out your priorities, working out your priorities. What do you need to feel happy? Then the big old money thing comes into it. But look at the deeper cause of why you want money, or how much money, or why you think that will give you happiness. Have a look at the cause. Have a look at the seed as opposed to the cause. Have a look at it. See where that deep thought came from. Why do I think I need to have blah 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 X amount of money to be happy? Why do I think that? Because I've seen it on TV, or because I see that the blah 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 millionaires living a big life on flying around, going to all these other countries? Does that actually give you inner happiness? Happiness should not be attached to something else. It shouldn't be a reward for physical action. It should be inherent in your being. It should be integral to you. It shouldn't need external causes to make you feel happy, especially material things that are transient. Okay, thanks to that. If you've got any comments, feel free to holler. I'm still learning how to do this. Sometimes I'm very self-conscious because I don't know if it's worth me doing this, but I will continue doing it. So if you want to have a chat, you want to say anything, feel free to do so. Cheers.